Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with Frostpunk rap battle. Epic rap battle. No, not quite that. It's Faith versus Order. Dan Bull versus the Stupendium. Now, this was recommended to me by Clicker. The reason why I remember his name is because he was the very first person on my video, the Hellblade Shenmue. He was the very first person to comment on that video, and you know what? I thought, that sounds great. I'm rewarding the people that have the notification bell on. So those people that the very first person that comments on each video from now on, their recommendations will get priority. Like I'll be checking out their video as soon as I can, which it just took like 2 days after that comment was made. But basically, that's how I'm going to be doing it. Now, obviously, there might be a time where people think they comment equally. I've got notifications on in terms of emails. So the first email comment that I get, the first email that says this person has commented, that person will get their recommendation. I think that's a pretty cool way of doing it, That way everyone can, everyone's recommendation, even if you're not the first person, it goes into a list, but the very first person has that priority. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun. Dan Bull versus Stupendium. I'm not sure who Stupendium is, but I guess we will find out in this one. A rap battle. I've heard epic rap battle. I know obviously it's a different thing, but epic rap battle. I think I've heard they were coming back relatively soon for a new season. I'm like, perfect. There's still a few that I've not seen from the epic rap battle series. I did I think that my very first video on the channel was an epic rap battle reaction. But I haven't really gone back and doing more because I know all of the older stuff and new ones. Nothing has really stuck out to me. Like the only one that sort of sticks out to me is like the Sigmund Freud one versus Mother Teresa. But besides that, there's nothing really that stuck out to me. So I guess I should check that one out, I guess. But we're here today with Frostpunk rap battle Faith versus Order. Frostpunk obviously being a game which I've not played. I feel like you're hearing that phrase a lot from me when it comes to games. I'm very simple when it comes to my game. I used to play everything, and lately for the last 10 years or so. I sound like I'm that old. I'm not that old. For the last 8 years or so, I'm 24. But the last 8 years or so, I've basically been just chilling in terms of gaming, not really buying anything and just really playing the same games over and over. So League of Legends, your Smites, your Zeldas, your, I don't know, I just kind of what I grew up with, I guess. Mario Kart, your Smash Bros, especially, these kind of things where I'm like, yeah, I really enjoy them, but I just stick to those series because your Monster Hunters, these kind of things, So a lot of these games, like Minecraft, I mentioned already, Minecraft I've not played. Frostpunk I've not played, so there's plenty of games that I've not played, but that doesn't matter now, does it? That doesn't matter now, does it? Let's see how this Faith versus Order in the court goes. Anyway, let's hop right in. Okay, can I just say, I think I mentioned this before, I am a piano whore. So, you can probably tell there's two guitars there. There are two guitars, you can't see the second. Can you see the second one? There's one right here, an electronic one there, and a violin here. But there's a piano, well, electric, digital piano right there as well. I'm a piano whore, alright? Which means that whenever I hear the piano keys being played, whenever I hear a piano being played, it's my favorite instrument. Whenever I hear that, I'm already in this. It's magical. Anyway, sorry, I just had to mention that because I'm hearing them of course being played. I'm like, yeah, I'm in for a good one. The Stupendium. By order of our captain, to be the first to see my new videos, don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoy, please.
Sisters, soothe your blisters by the fire. Though our bones may ache and groan, we know our spirits never tire. The temperature's low, but our purpose is much higher. What's behind us mustn't blind us to divineness that transpires. Now our fires have expired, well to rest in each of you. London's not a place, it wasn't left beneath our boots, and by grace we have been blessed with that most elegant of truth. You stand here not abandoned, but as testament and proof. For a city is its people, and its people are its heart. Stood together against the weather, against the coming of the dark. Ne'er a lantern has been lit with so righty as a spark.
And it was in green as well.
Claim continents, but provided us
An arc.
we move north as awful forceful.
Ooh, I like that. Sorry. The way that was done, lyrics aside, the way that was done was very much, what's the right phrasing here? It was very much like a speech.
And its people are its heart, stood together against the weather, against the coming of the dark. Ne'er a lantern has been
Very much like a
so
speech.
mighty as a spark when providence claimed continents, but provided us
There's an arc.
We moved north as awful forceful storms removed borders, forced to leave the warmth behind. The daylight hours grew shorter, unable to read at night. The people might dispute.
Green
north,
strain is going
ushering
strong
the
here.
Death of joy, division made a new order. Through force and discipline ensures all the citizens are chipping in sufficiently. Under threat of imprisonment, liberties prohibited. Retired, it's mandatory compliance now. To keep the fire alight, we need to stamp any defiance. How we can ill afford
I
the price
mean-
of human rights, nor pay the cost of anger, so we stifle scrutinizing eyes astray with propaganda. The only way that we can pull
Very much
through is
true.
under cruel rule. If a single person falls out of line, we all do.
I like that. If one person falls out of line, we all do.
How we can ill afford the price of human rights, nor pay the
Faith.
cost
I'm
of
on
anger,
faith.
so we stifle scrutinizing eyes astray with propaganda. The only way that we can pull through is under cruel rule. If a single person falls out of line, we all do.
I didn't even notice that. Even the poster was saying that.
Despite the skies and find that wheel of progress so well worn, brought us no shelter from the storm. I have heard that there are those who would defy us, who choose a
The style is great. One is like a political speech, which you would expect for order, but I think Stupendium sounds more like a political speech than the order, and Dan Bull sounds more like a sympathetic speech, trying to, like, you know, get into the consciousness of the masses, which you kind of associate with the faith. I think they switched that nicely.
pressure, no ascension for the pious dissidents without
1
repentance.
second, let me go back. Start from the start, yeah.
From the storm. I have heard that there are those who would defy us, who choose oppression or ascension for the pious dissidents without repentance, bent on questioning the dias.
Aye.
Twisted I am this pariahs and their heretic messiah. Wizards to infinity, so sing the
The way you
hymns and
words
litanies,
that.
stand in and skin the sinners if you wish to skim divinity. Each shiver will deliver us, deliverance in time. Earn the innocence for penitence if we preempt the crime.
That's a good one. Faith, it makes sense. It makes sense. False accusation. And you could get burned at the stake.
Skin the sinners if you wish to skim divinity. Each shiver will deliver us, deliverance in time. Earn the innocence for penitence if we preempt the crime. I'm protector of the truth, great erector of the new faith. Defectors and objectors can expect a second doomsday. Unquestioning our destiny, relentless we pursue fate. Alone I have been
He's played the role well.
spoken through by true grace.
He's playing it well, fam.
Frozen omens say we should invoke another crusade.
We rush to crush dissent from those who claim we
No,
must
please.
repent. How could a benevolent God subject us to such events? Against the elements, precious seconds each of us has spent completing public penance could have been invested putting up the tents. Pragmatism's born of pessimism, not a full-blown pestilence infecting desperate residents with false hope. Now they've sworn oaths and pledged commitment to a cult. No mercy will be shown or quarter given. Fetch
Sing
the
for
coils,
us.
rope and hang them by the necks until it's taught. The lesson learned is certain. No forgiveness for giving attention to those worthless sermons. No measure of faith will keep you warm or sate your appetite. So pray heed the warning, or we may just have to tax your life.
Shoot. I was on Faith side. But now I'm like, ooh. They both kind of went to the extreme. yeah, tiny bit. Maybe if you tax your life.
Will be shown or quarter given, fetch the coiled rope and hang them by the necks until it's taught. The lesson learned is certain. No forgiveness for giving attention to those worthless sermons. No measure of faith will keep you warm or sate your appetite. So pray heed the warning, or we may just have to tax your life.
We still battle for a season fair. We still huddle in the freezing air. For a summer that's not even there. If that sun won't rise on our horizon, we'll march on to
Make your pledge. Our captain sees. Order. Work.
Book of laws is closed, you've no hope to try and fight. As the people fall in line and march in time with iron might. Non-believers, sharp deceivers, their cheek with grievance in the ceaseless season.
Turn
We
you a
redeem
cheek.
the meek with bleak obedience, seeking each unheeding heathen. See them bleed or plead allegiance. Blessed be relief from freedom, lest you feel the need for treason. Since the precept was decreed, its certainty was predetermined. Mere vermin of the people, thus they need to be subservient.
Oh,
They
fam.
deserve paternal
Fam.
leadership, paternally prescriptive. Turn a leaf in the journal, weep as you read the scriptures. The book of laws is closed. It's frozen shut and couldn't thaw, but should the storm subside, it might be time to write a couple more.
The book of law is closed, but it might be time to write a couple
They
more.
deserve paternal leadership, paternally prescriptive. Turn a leaf in the journal, weep as you read the scriptures. The book of laws is closed. It's frozen shut and couldn't thaw, but should the storm subside, it might be time to write a couple more.
That's not fair, bro.
Thank you everyone for watching
That's not
this
fair.
video, and thanks to 11-Bit Studios for sponsoring and giving me an opportunity to make another Frostpunk song with the Stupendium. Now if you go over to his channel, there is an alternate ending with a different verse, so make sure you check
Good.
it out. Let me know in the comments which faction you thought won, and don't forget to like, subscribe, press the buttons, do things, interact and engage with the video. And you know what? This is really not actually cold, I'm boiling.
I was gonna say that is not fair, bro. I was gonna say that is not fair. All right. He had a third verse. I'm like, bro, he kind of too. Cause the first verse, I was like, faith. Then the second verse hit, I was like, ooh, make a lot of good points. Maybe order. That line with like, we might have just to tax your life. I'm like, ooh, shuckleberries. I think that second round went to order. Then you had a third round. It's like, bro, it's not fair. It's actually not fair. But if I'm assuming that's the alternative one. All right. I'm gonna ask all of you then. Who would you say won this one? Right? Take away the third verse. The third verse. If that was there in place for the second. I think it would have won the second round too. Stupendium. Not heard a single video from him. That may have to change in the future. Well, that considering that he's part of this, but it might have to change even more in the future, I have to say. Because I enjoyed that, and the way his delivery was on point. All right, it very much felt like a speech being given, but like a political speech. Whereas I felt like Dan Bull's was more of a sympathetic religious speech, like a one that is there to change your mind. Whereas Stupendium's was more so to join him. Yeah, like the order side sounded more like a revolution, like we're about to rebel, rise against the machine, and then you have the faith, which is more like everything needs to be calm. But it was said in a way that is like political. It was like tries to rile you up, and look, man, this is not fair. Alright, it is not fair. It's a rap battle, but like there's only one winner here, and that's Dan Bull. I'm not saying that because I've listened to more Dan Bull and obviously then Stupendium, which I've only listened to this from. But like, it's just not fair. Alright? It's not fair. It's not fair, bro. It's not fair. It's just not fair. This is like. This is just cheating. This is cheating, alright? This is cheating. And I'm not for cheating. I'm not for cheating at all, ladies and gentlemen. But who would you say win? I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree with me, alright? or not. I don't know, but we will see, ladies and gentlemen. I will see all of you in the next one, everyone. Probably with this one tomorrow, but we'll see about that. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye.